I still haven't streamed it. There we go.
You know what's even funnier?
What?
Now my little call quality information, everything's perfect.
Hooray! Well, whatever. Anyway, to join the Yawhg, this is a choose-your-own-adventure type game, in which you are trying to save the town from a terrible thing called the Yawhg, which is going to, of course, kill us in 6 weeks, which is 6 turns in this game. If you want to be in the game, go ahead and change your chat color to either green, blue, or red. If you want to be blue, you'll be that lady on the left. If you want to be red, or you change your chat color to red, you'll be the lady on the right. If you change chat color to green, you're going to be the guy on the bottom, and Dr. Doom IQ is going to take the role of the guy on the top, Team Yellow.
I am the yellow.
Yes, the yellow. Let's get right into the Yawhg, then. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks, and no one expects it, not one of us. We will just keep living our lives week by week, unaware, and if you guys haven't played the Yawhg before, know that there is a stream delay, so you guys want to tell me what you want to do ahead of your turns, and that will be most helpful. Time to get a drink. It looks like, okay, what does Team Blue want to do? I think they wanted to get wrecked, right? I think they did. They wanted to go to the tavern and drink.
They always do.
You spend the entire week getting wasted. You get 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, a fortune teller sets up at one of the taverns, one of the tavern stalls. She offers to read anyone's fortune for a small sum. Do you want your fortune read, or do you want to say no thanks? I'm with you, Baron. Oh, hell no. Maybe on Team Green they want you. I don't know. Getting to the rec club. You can't go to the tavern as well in this turn, Baron. Oh no, you're switching to town. Green wants to go to the woods, but never. All right. The rest of the day, you watch the fortune teller from afar. She showers each of her customers with promises of wealth and love. If you feel like skipping out was a good choice, you gain 1 mind. Well, there you go. All right, Team Green, excuse me, wanted to go to the woods. You can either chop wood or hunt. Gavin, we need someone on Team Red. Well, yeah. Do you want to chop wood or hunt, Team Green? And Baron, you probably should go to Team Red, to be honest, just so we can have an active Team Red member. Gavin is kind of slow on his inputs here.
Them chats. Doesn't sound like green.
You want it to be a horrible thief? Well, just change it to red, Baron. Gavin's probably not going to resist anyway. Alright, chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You get 2 physique and yourself 1 wealth. One day, you stumble upon a dryad picking flowers in a field. Upon noticing you, she runs up to you excitedly. "Excuse me, sir, would you like to dance?" she asks. "I've been waiting to dance for so long, but there's been no one around to dance with." She sighs. "Oh, you want to dance with the dryad, Team Green? Yeah or no?" I think I had you on Skype once, Gavin. One misguided time. Okay, 6 weeks of getting drunk. Oh lord, that Team Blue, and no one can stop them.
Nope. Nobody can.
Dance with her? Alright. She giggles and takes you by the hand. She starts humming out a song, and the 2 of you start dance together in the middle of a forest. You accidentally step on her toes several times while dancing, and the 3rd time she stops you. She thanks you for the dance and limps off into the night. You practice dancing a little, though, and you gain 1 finesse. Alright, Gavin, what do you want to do, since you're the only one still on Team Red? Did I call Gavin slow? No, I didn't. I just say he very rarely actually, talks in this chat. And he is all of Team Red right now. And, he still hasn't chosen something. Slums and pickpocket? Okay, Baron, there you go. Spend the week performing petty theft. You get 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One day, wandering the slums, you notice that the stones used to line up in the road seem to have a certain pattern to them. You don't figure out the mystery, but you feel pretty smart about noticing the patterns. You get 1 mind. Alright, Chris, what do you want to do with your first turn?
I think I'm going to go to the Mage Tower.
The Alchemy Tower. Do you want to clean up the lab or brew potions?
Oh, brew potions.
Spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You get 2 magic and 1 mind. One day you hear cries from help coming from the next room. Running over to investigate, you see the alchemists have accidentally created an ooze monster! Dear God. How do you dispatch the ooze? Do you punch it in submission or blast it with your magic?
I'll blast you with my magic, fool.
You pulverize the ooze into a puddle with an array of magical spells. The alchemists all cheer and you gain 1 charm.
Excellent.
Well done. You say the last time it happened, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Remember to brew potions and always throw them out. Sounds good. Anyway, I guess Team Blue, you want to go get wrecked at the tavern again? I might as well ask. Mazza seems up for it, but I don't know if Fulham is.
You really have to ask?
You know, sometimes... I know he usually leads with that, but sometimes he wants to do other things, and I don't know. Let's try to be a good leader after the Yawhg, says Team Green. What does Team Green want to do this turn, though?
Seems like have any idea. Oh, it looks like Fulham's going for the full-on drunk mode.
6 weeks of getting drunk. Well, okay. You spend the entire week getting wasted again, you get 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, the bard pulls out his lute and starts playing a tune. Unfortunately, his singing is horrible and is ruining the tavern's atmosphere. You decide to do something about it. Do you want to challenge or convince him to leave, or challenge him to a lute duel? A duel. Duel.
Loot fight.
Loot fight, yes. You hit each other with your lutes.
Don't cross the stream.
1 versus 1 him.
Right now.
To the palace for admin work, says Team Green. Sounds good. You borrow the bar's owner's lute and challenge the bard to a musical duel. You only just start playing the lute when you realize you're even worse than the bard. The bard easily outplays you and motions for you to lay down the lute. You can tell that a couple people are snickering at you right now, and it's embarrassing and you lose 1 charm. So much for being charming. They want to do administration work at the palace. Spend the week doing paperwork at the palace, you're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant! He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking. Do you want to take a passive-aggressive response or an active-aggressive response? Team Green. By the way, Team Red, you are on deck. Let me know what you want to do with your turn.
When I can.
We'll wreck them soon enough. Well, there you go. Keep the gardens and meditation grinder. That's not what I'm asking, but that's fine. Red wants to go to the slums and pickpocket. Team Green, you still need to let me know whether you want passive. All right. Oh, I saw Grinder said it first. Whatever. Whatever. The outfit looks really comfortable. He is mildly insulted, and you get a chick burn, so you get 1 charm. Alright, and looks like Red is going to continue pickpocketing. They get 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One day, you hear a woman whispering from you at nearby. Hey, you, she calls out, looking to make a bit of coin. Are you always up for more coin, Baron Baconeer, or do you want to try to say no thanks to this mysterious wool man? What of it, Baron Baconeer, or anyone else that has a red chat color? Nah. Despite your intention to say no, though, you find yourself giving into her will completely. She signals you to come into the alleyway with her. Come closer, she says. No one can hear what I'm about to tell you. Yeah, you don't have enough mind, I think, to resist her. You lean in close, eager to learn how you'll be earning the coin. She presses herself right against you, moving her lips slowly towards your ear. Suddenly, she bites your neck viciously. Blood pours from the wound, and she clings to you tightly, lapping it all up. You black out, and when you come to, you see her standing over you. Thanks, she says, tossing you a couple coins. You gain 1 wealth. She then melts into the shadows. When you feel your neck, you notice the wound is healed completely, and your body feels ice cold. You get 3 charm, but you lose 3 physique. Alright, Team Yellow, that's you, Chris.
Back to the alchemy tower.
Cleaning or brewing?
Brewing potions.
Spend the entire week experimenting with different potion brews. You get 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, all the alchemists decide to throw a cantrip party. One alchemist waves his hand and produces confetti. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from sleeves. The alchemists all turn to you to see what you can come up with. Do you want to try a simple trick or a complex trick?
Let's see here. My magic is... I'm going complex trick.
You got it. With a couple of snaps of your fingers, you bring a chair to life. You sit atop it and ride across the room. Everyone else is quite impressed. You get 2 charm. Well, there you go. It was honest in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still. It is Team Blue's turn, and I guess they want to drink. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You get 2 charm and 1 physique. One day while in the tavern, a heated argument erupts between 2 patrons. So enough fists are flying, and everyone seems to be joining in on the violence. Do you want to join in on the violence as well, Team Blue, or do you want to try to break up the fight? Dank means man.
Well, let's hear.
Oh, okay.
Soccer fan, so of course he's going to get himself involved in the fight.
That's what soccer fans do. Yeah.
Yes, they do. Raiders fans do.
Yep.
Well, but, you know.
You jump into the thick of the fight and let loose some pent-up rage against some unsuspecting patrons. You get 1 physique from all the exertion. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Team Green wants to go to the gardens and meditate. You spend the week in deep meditation, you get 1 magic and 2 mind. Walking past a pond one day, you see a fat little frog sitting on a lily pad. "Please, sir," the frog begs. "I'm not a frog at all, but an enchanted prince. If you could see your way into kissing me, it would break the curse and return me to normal." Alright, Team Green, want to kiss the frog or catch it? Try to sell it, I guess. I don't know. Also, Team Red, you are on deck. So let me know what you guys want to do with your turn. Keep in mind you are transforming into a vampire, so if you want to do much pickpocketing, you may not want to do it this turn. Catch it, says Loki. Alright. You realize the talking frog is worth a fortune and quickly grab it. You aren't quick enough to catch the frog. It leaps out of your grasp and swims away. You realize you should grip things tighter, and you get 1 more finesse. Alright. Team Red wants to brew potions.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be even worse news for you than you think, Chris. He's completely trolling you right now.
Probably.
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. You get 2 magic and 1 mind. Over the course of the week, you've noticed your skin become paler and your teeth become sharper. Notice that whenever you talk, everyone nearby hangs on your every word. You get 3 charm, and you feel more frail, and lose 3 physique. One day you notice a woman tilting her head back, brushing her hair. Her neck is fully exposed. You can even see a vein or 2. Delicious. Before you know it, you're covered in blood with a mangled form in front of you. There are dozens of other people around, and they're all filled with delicious nectar. The next few hours are a blur. You wake up the next day in bed sheet soaked with blood that is not your own. You look into the mirror and notice your skin has regained its color and that your teeth have dulled, but the entire alchemy tower is destroyed.
Naturally.
Yep, apparently. So now it's your turn, Chris. Where do you want to go? You're now officially homeless. You can no longer be an alchemist.
Nope. Let's see here. I'll go to the palace.
You want to go dancing? Apparently they want to go dancing, but you want to go to the palace this turn, right?
We'll go palacing, yep.
Do you want to do administration work or attend a ball?
I'm going to do administration work.
Spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day you overhear a jester tell a joke to a group of people. Everyone laughs, but you don't quite understand it at all. Do you want to ask for an explanation or try to figure out the joke on your own?
I'll figure it out on my own.
Several hours later, you figure it out and a small chuckle is had. All that thinking gave your mind a workout and you gain 1 mind.
Sweet.
And then the world was a howling fury. Chaos, screaming. The sound of all we know being pulled in half. Alright. Team Blue, it is now your turn, and they want to probably go ahead and drink again. They spend the entire week getting wasted. They get 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, while in the tavern, you hear a large commotion outside. Do you want to go outside or stay in the bar, Team Blue? Anyway, the Lord of the Lizards is simulating Smash Brothers battles on their 3DS. Alright, sounds good. Sure, that's very interesting. Go outside. Outside, you see a crowd of angry people carrying torches and pitchforks. Kill the Triad! They chant in synchronized harmony. They are all running to the middle of town. Working your way through, you see the Dryad running away. I was just looking for someone to dance with, she sobs. Show at the top of their lungs to the crowd to stop what they're doing. You hear murmurs from the crowd. Soon enough, the crowd disperses. The Dryad runs up to you and gives you a kiss on the cheek. You feel energy radiate through your entire body as you gain 3 more finesse. Well, there you go. Anyway, Team Green wanted to attend a ball, so they spend the entire week attending fancy gatherings. They get 2 charm and 1 finesse. And Red wants to go pickpocketing again. Okay. One day the king approaches you. Excuse me, but you look like someone I can confide in, he says. I really want a prince to take over the throne, but the queen and I aren't exactly active in the bedroom. He blushes a little bit. Do you have any advice on how I could romance the queen, so to speak? Alright, Team Green, do you want to teach the king your ways, or admit you don't know how to help? He's trying to ask your advice how to, make love to the queen. I hope I don't mess anything up. Just be nice. Alright. Spent hours drawing a bunch of diagrams and going through scenarios with the king. I'd like to be a fly on the wall in that chat. By the end of it, he's just as charming as you are. He thanks you and hands you a large sack of coins as a reward. You gain 3 wealth. Later that night, you get the sinking feeling that you might have actually made things worse. Oh well. Pick the pockets in the slums. You got it, Team Red. If you spend the entire week performing petty theft, you get 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One day, a woman walks up to you. Excuse me, miss. Feeling a little lonely tonight, she asks. For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night. Ah, shit's an expensive hooker, though. She costs you 2 wealth if you want to take it, Team Red. You can say sure or no thanks. I meant that for Grinder. Oh. Well, I did what Grinder wanted anyway. Fugger. Oh, okay. You hand him a small sack of coins. You lose 2 wealth. On your way back to the house, you start talking about philosophy, history, magic, and everything. The 2 of you have an amazing conversation that goes well on into the morning. You get 2 mind and 2 charm. The woman apologizes for the lack of sex, but thanks you for the chat. She runs you back half what you spent, and you get 1 wealth. Well, there you go. Alright, your turn, Christopher.
Well then, while I'm thinking...
Forest, arena, gardens, or hospital?
I'm gonna go to the forest.
Alright, do you want to go chomp wood or hunt?
I'll go hunt.
Alright. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day during your forest excursions, you stumble upon a swarm of rats. At first you jump back in shock, but then you start to hear them conversing with one another. They call you over. Excuse me, sir, one of them says in a high-pitched voice. Do you think you might be able to help us with something? You see, we're trying to elect a new leader, but it seems our votes are completely tied. We're trying to decide between Speedpaw the Vengeful and Bladetooth the Wise, says the rat. Speedpaw steps forward. If you vote for me, the rats will have a powerful leader, one who isn't afraid to take the fight to the enemy, proclaims Speedpaw. Bladetooth steps up. If you vote for me, good sir, I will lead the rats to an age of enlightenment, says Bladetooth. Which rat do you choose? Speedpaw the Vengeful or Bladetooth the Wise?
I'm gonna go Bladetooth the Wise.
Alright. Half of the rats roar with a tiny applause. Speedpaw bows his head, walking back into the mass of rats. Bladetooth climbs up on your shoulder and whispers ancient secrets in your ear as thanks. And you gain 1 magic and 1 mind.
Woo! That's what I was hoping for.
When you arise this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild? Move on? Be strong? Or have we forgotten? Alright, Team Blue, it is up to you again, and let me guess, you want to go drinking. Well, Team Green might want to go roundscaping. What do you guys want to do? Whatever. You spend the entire week getting wasted. You get 2 charm and 1 physique. One day, the tavern throws an annual dart tournament. Okay, Team Blue, do you want to enter or spectate as Team Green is deciding where they want to go? And I will show you your stats. You have, actually really balanced stats, Team Green. You have 7 physique, 8 finesse, 8 mind, 8 charm, 6 magic, and 6 wealth.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, it's pretty well balanced there. Alright, you sign up for the dart tournament, ready to prove your dart-throwing prowess. You play a respectful game of darts and end up coming in 2nd place. You get 2 wealth and a confidence boost of 1 charm. There you go. Alright, Team Green, still hasn't decided. Naturally. Sorry about that, Team Green. I know I was a little bit late. Go 10 to the hospital. Alright, you can do that. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You get 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day you hear spooky sounds echoing through the hospital. Soon afterwards, a glowing blue ghost floats down from the ceiling. By the way, Team Red, you were on deck. She seems to be wandering the halls aimlessly, howling out horrible noises. She doesn't appear to realize that she is freaking everyone the F out. You decide to do something about it. Do you want to try to call calmly to the ghost, or vaporize the ghost with your magic? Which will it be, Team Green?
I don't think I'd recommend the magic option, but...
No, they don't have a whole lot of it.
I could do it, but...
Looks like Red wants to continue pickpocketing. That's fine with me. You could probably do it, but maybe not Team Green. You approach the spirit and try to explain that she is having a negative effect on the sick. Seems to understand what you're telling her and apologize for bothering. She walked through the wall and is never seen again. A doctor tosses you a sack of coins as a way of saying thanks, and you get 2 more wealth. Team Green, you have 9 wealth. That's a lot. And Dr. Lat BC is here, and your team is going pickpocketing again. And they spend another week performing petty theft. They get 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One night you hear cheering from an alleyway. Peering in, you see a crowd of men cheering on dogs, violently ripping each other apart. One of them, named Michael Vick, says, "Oi, would you like to participate in a little betting game?" Do you want to bet on the dog fights? With, apparently, Irish Michael Vick, or time to stop the dog fights? We are now set on a good ending in 3 different careers. If you say so, Loki. We'll see what ends up happening for real, though. It's Pokemon time. Alright. You put down a bit of coin on the dogs fighting in bloody brawls. You lose 1 wealth, and after a night of betting, you manage to earn it back. So there you go. Anyway, it's your turn again, Christopher. What will you do with your second to last turn?
Let me think about this.
Forest, arena, gardens, or palace?
I will go to the garden.
Alright, do you want to landscape or meditate?
I'll meditate.
Spend the week in deep meditation. You get 1 magic and 2 mind.
That's it.
One day, on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring on the grass. Do you want to sell it or wear it?
I'm gonna wear it.
Upon placing the ring on your finger, orange glowing markings appear on the outside of the band. The markings unravel themselves and swirl in front of you. They form into what appears to be a fully armored ghost radiating beautiful orange light. The ghost turns to you and nods for walking away. The ring looks good on you, though, and you get 1 charm.
Woo!
The Yawhg. It's almost here. Almost. Almost. And I guess what Team Blue is going to do with this last turn, like he did all the other turns, is drink. They spend the entire week again, getting wasted. You get 2 charm and 1 physique. Yeah, Team Red, you guys did blow up the Alchemy Tower. One day, an impromptu drinking contest is held. Well, you've been drinking the whole week. Are you going to enter the drinking contest as well, Fulham?
I think that's pretty much yes.
I'll let him say it. Yeah, Dr. Lat, if you were here, maybe that wouldn't have happened.
Just saved it. I'd be the alchemy god right now.
I guess. You down pint after pint, drinking as your life depended on it. After your drinking frenzy, you take a quick look around and notice you're the only one conscious. I guess that's what happens when you drink all week. Or all 6 weeks. You clumsily take the cash prize and make your way home, and you earn 2 wealth. Well, there you go. Anyway, Team Green's turn, and what will you do with your last turn? Wait, I think they wanted to go dancing. Tending the ball? You got it.
House ball.
You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You know what? I'm going to let Dr. Lat BC decide Team Red's last turn. Baron Baconeer has been doing it. If you're okay with, pickpocketing as well, let me know. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. You get 2 charm and 1 finesse. One day, the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? He asks excitedly. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum. You have 9 wealth. You could pay him 1 of that wealth in order to learn how to juggle. What say you, Team Green? Also, guess what, Nacho? We're going meditating. No, we're pickpocketing. Pickpocketing, of course. Alright, Dr. Lat is down with Team Pickpocket.
That's good, because I do meditating then.
Anyway, you spend a day with the jester practicing your juggling technique. You improve dramatically and gain 2 finesse. You gain another 2 finesse. You happily pay the jester for his services, and you lose 1 wealth. Anyway, Team Red wants to go and pickpocket again. They gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One day, a small child approaches you with his hands cupped and outstretched. He doesn't say anything, but he looks up at you with wide eyes, waiting expectedly. Do you want to give him some coin, aka 1 wealth, or ignore him, Team Red? Give the coin to this poor innocent child? No. Alright, you're ignoring the child. He walks away, clenching his stomach. The next night, you notice him, and he looks very weak. You feel terrible, and you lose 1 mind. Go steal your own. Well, there you go. Anyway, where do you want to go with your last turn? Meditation?
Yeah, meditating in the garden.
I think this is the first game ever. I'm just going to throw this down here. This is the first Yawhg session that no one visited the arena once.
Oh.
Throwing it out there. Anyway, you spend the week in deep meditation, and you gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, a beggar comes up to you. One day, a beggar comes up to you asking for any spare change. You want to give him some wealth or ignore him?
I will share some of my wealth.
You toss him a sack of coins, and you lose 1 wealth. He thanks you and walks away. The next day, you recognize him on a bench. You spot him eating what looks to be a fresh roasted chicken. He sees you and smiles a toothless grin. You feel good about yourself, and you gain 1 physique, 1 finesse, 1 mind, 1 charm, and 1 magic.
Sweet.
You got the rainbow boost.
Rainbow
The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through the grinder. It drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Are we past saving? Think we have an exploded liver from all the drinking? Probably, Fulham, but I'm going to assume you're going to pick the town drunk, but this is the part of the game that you get to choose what to do afterwards. So guys, what do you want to be? It looks like Team Green maybe wants to be the leader. What does Team Blue want to do? What does basically Team Fulham want to do? No, but I'm a Muslim, so I blew it up. Oh, okay. Town drunk. Alright. You scavenge together as much alcohol as you can and drink excessively. You get 2 physique and 1 charm. Alright.
How do you get physique from drinking?
I don't know. He's probably just gonna die. Smelter is the strongest, but you want to choose leader. Well, looks like they're okay with leader. That's fun. Team Green, you take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You effectively delegate and prioritize tasks. You give a lot of pats on the back, rewarding everyone's hard work. This helps the rebuilding effort a lot. Alright, Team Red, what will you do with your 0 physique, 15 finesse, 8 mind, 13 charm, 7 magic?
Wait, they really have
Baron Baconeer. They really have 0 physique, yeah. Baron Baconeer, what are you going to do? For your looting? Oh god, this is going to get the bad ending then. You break into abandoned buildings and hoard together everything for yourself. You gain 3 wealth, you gain another 3 wealth. This hurts the survival effort, and you, Team Yellow. You can be the builder, the conjurer, the doctor, the smelter, or the tailor, Christopher.
It could be doctor or conjurer, I think. But
which one?
I don't know. I have to decide. That's a tough one. I think I'm gonna go doctor.
Alright, you take it upon yourself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg. You're able to fix up most of your patients in no time at all. This means that there are more people to help with rebuilding the town. This helps the survival effort considerably, but unfortunately I think we're going to get the bad ending due to 2 teams probably sabotaging the town. Anyway, and so we set about our task once more, living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted, but in the end, we were defeated! Hooray! Those of us left struggled to put our homes to rights, but in the effort was futile. Doomed. The city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing. I know what a husk is. And perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame. Well then, way to go, Team Blue and... what was it? Team Red, yeah. Anyway, the Yawhg traumatized you deeply, Team Blue. Despite everything starting to be okay now, something in you snapped. Maybe it was drinking too much, or maybe it was a baby floating face down in the water. Maybe it was when you found a man skewered on a fence, still squirming, his eyes an empty void. Perhaps when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in the school that had resorted to eating their rotting teacher's corpse. Whatever it was, you can't help but drink, still. You drink so much, you're not entirely sure what is real and what is an illusion. One day you look in a mirror and your eyes are empty because you're dead. Anyway, Team Green, you tried to best survive in the wasteland of a city, but to no avail. You die unceremoniously from starvation.
No.
Rip Green.
Good lordy.
Team Red, you escaped the ruined town with giant bags of coins, jewels, and other valuable trinkets. Moved to a new city, living a life of luxury and elegance. Unfortunately, the new city you moved to has its own horrible evil, the Yawhg. The Yawhg troops to the city, tearing apart everything you know. This time, when you go rummaging through the debris for valuables, you encounter a group of people doing the same. You get into a knife fight with one of them, which results in you bleeding out on a pile of rubble. Rip to you too, Red.
Is that like the sequel to the Yawhg, the Yawhg?
I wish. Anyway, Team Yellow, Chris. The city's in shambles. You flee into the woods. You try to find a new town to make a new life for yourself. During your travels, you are endlessly tormented by spirits of dead animals. They lead you astray, cackle maddeningly into your ears, preventing you from sleeping. They warn other animals of your presence, preventing you from finding any food. Your frame is now gaunt and hollow. Eventually, your body gives in. You die face down in the mud.
Oh, goody.
I think everyone died. Yeah. Well then.
Yeah.
That's what happens in the Yawhg when we get the bad ending. I told you guys, the bad endings for individual teams are much more common when you get the bad overall ending. Anyway, that has been the Yawhg, and that has been the stream. Thank you guys for coming out, but I think it is time to peace out.
I love Baron's comment there. Best run GG, let's never play this game again. All dead run? Yep.
I love you too, Gavin. Anyway, later, guys. Bye.